I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. He's a bully. I've dealt with older white guys trying to keep me down my whole life, my whole career. I'm a woman in a very male-dominated field. I love what I do. I love making people laugh more than anything in the world.
Yes, Donald Trump is the bully. But didn't you go after him? So doesn't that make you the bully and not him? And of course you have to bring up old white guys, because they are so horrible in every single way. Of course, 56-year-old white woman with red hair, she can't do anything wrong.
Sometimes people want, a joke that's out there and a little crazy. So regarding the image that I participated in, that apology absolutely stands. I feel horrible. I'm an out-there comedian. I'm an in-your-face comedian.
Can someone please explain to me what was the joke about her holding Donald Trump's severed head? Because I don't get the joke. And I don't think that your apology was that sincere.
Which is that a sitting president of the United States and his grown children and the First Lady are I feel personally, trying to ruin my life forever. Forever. You guys know him. He's never going to stop. I know him.
I think you are tiny bit over dramatic. And if the Trump family wants to come after you, then they will come. Now we can talk about if that's cool or anything, because Donald Trump is the president, but then he has to hear quite a lot of shit talk about him. I don't know. But think about if you would have done that same joke in some other country, you would be in jail or you would be killed. So Donald Trump coming after you, in that sense is not a big deal.
Went right over his nest. Okay, that was a joke about his hair, but I have seen eggs in it. I think I've seen, allegedly, I am teasing the president because this is America and you shouldn't have to die for it. The death threats that I'm getting are constant and they are detailed and they are serious and they are specific.
Oh yes, the cheap joke about his hair. This just show me that you're not that good of a comedian, because you have to take the same cheap joke that every other not Trump fan is gonna make. And even Trump fans, of course. And has anyone really, Anita Sarkeesian or Zoe Quinn, others who have gotten these death threats, they're still alive, so I doubt that you're gonna get killed by this quote-unquote joke you made. But if you are going to die because of this joke, then, well, you were right and I was wrong. But until then, I'm right and you are wrong.
And this bully and this president, of all people, is going to come after me? He picked the wrong redhead.
I think he picked the right redhead because you are all hysterical and playing the victim card, and later in the same press conference you are gonna cry. So I think he picked the right redhead.
I'm going to make fun of him. I'm going to make jokes about him and the housewives and Kardashians. But, he does provide a lot of material. I mean, you got to be honest. It's a good time to be a comedian. It's scary to be a citizen, but it's a good time to be a comedian.
How many Americans have died because of Donald Trump, like he ordered people to kill those? I'm not talking about soldiers, people like that. I'm talking about regular citizens. How many has Donald Trump killed? Or ordered some person to kill? And if you want to be an edgy, out there, in-your-face comedian, and again, you're making fun of Kardashians, everyone is doing that. I have a joke suggestion for you, because everyone knows that Kim Kardashian is famous because of her ass. So get a ass like you had the Donald Trump head, then take a broken bottle or something like that and stuff that in her butt. And let's see if you hear backlash from that, from Kardashians or someone else. Because I think you would get some backlash. If not from Kardashians, then feminists that you're perpetrating rape culture or something like that.
Quoted you as saying that you were happy to deliver a beatdown to Donald Trump and also to Barron, and that you, quote, wanted to go down hard on Donald and go direct for Barron Trump.
When is this quote from?
This is a quote.
Yeah, I've said that in my act.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She said that in her act. So
Years ago.
So you admitted you're going after Barron Trump. Is that what this is all about?
How is she going
piss
after
off
Barron
everybody?
I think a comic should be able to make fun of everybody. Like
And I apologize. My question was for Lisa.
Oh.
So are you aware that your client is trying to go after Barron Trump?
Okay, so that's a ridiculous, misleading question, and she hasn't said a single word here today about Barron. You're talking about something from a comedy act from years ago, I think. And let me talk about this issue of children. Okay. We can have edgy comics in America. Comics can say things that are not appropriate for children. Comics can create images that are not appropriate for children. Many things on the news are not appropriate for children. I'm a parent of 2 adult children and a teenage foster son. It is my job as a parent to filter out what is appropriate for my children. It is not the job of a comic to filter everything down to the level of an 11-year-old.
You stupid blonde bimbo. Oh. It's a difference making fun or going after an 11-year-old child than showing or making sure that the 11-year-old don't see some stuff on the news or the internet. Now, I'm not saying that you can't make fun of 11-year-old children, but if and when there gonna be backlash, then you can't cry in a news conference that people are coming after you.
Fear for your career after this storm dies down.
Absolutely. I don't think I will have a career after this. I'm going to be honest, he broke me. He broke me. And then I was like, no, this isn't right. This is not right. And I apologized because that was the right thing to do and I meant it. And then I saw the tide turning and I saw what they were doing and I went, oh, okay, they're trying to spin this or they're making it about Barron, and obviously that was never my intent. I would never want to hurt anyone, much less a child, but I started to see what was really happening. And then it was a mob mentality pile-on. And so many people have expressed to me personally across the country at my shows, they're scared. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to risk it. I don't know.
What do you think about CNN firing you?
Excuse me?
What do you think about CNN firing you?
It's hurtful to me.
I couldn't understand what she was saying at the end because she was crying. But of course, you have to have those tears that show that you are the victim, even though you are the one who started all this. And as you said before, he comes after wrong redhead, and now you are crying that he broke you. So, yeah. And as I said, he came after right redhead.
Kathy, do you think that if you were a male comic, they would be coming after you as hard?
No, cut the crap. This wouldn't be happening to a guy. This is a woman thing. Everywhere I play, there's a male promoter. There's a male who owns the theater. The people who sign my checks are white guys. They're usually older white guys.
And of course, you have to make this about you being a woman. Yes, of course. And then again, is it men's fault that they are promoting these things? Why women don't do promoting? Why don't they own theaters? And you yourself, you had a own TV show, so stop crying. And if it's so big of a problem for you, start your own company that you promote yourself, you pay your own paychecks, and you probably know a bunch of Hollywood people, so tell those women that, I need you to pay my checks, so start promoting companies and blah blah blah.